Okay. So first we will understand what is the concept of what, sir? Identifiers. In Java, all the component required names here. For example, if I want to declare a class, okay, what class that is? It is a student class, it is a employee class, it is a vehicle class. Okay. If we want to declare a name for a class or for a method or for a way interfaces or for the variables, we will be using a concept that is called as what, sir? Identifiers here. Okay, so in Java, so if you want to declare a variable, if you want to declare a method, so it is having some rules and regulations. Okay, so what are the rules and regulations we will see now. What is the first rule? The first rule here is in Java, only what are the characters that are allowed? Small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, dollar and underscore is used here. That means what, sir? Only small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9, dollar symbol, underscore symbol only used here. Apart from this, if you declare something, okay, so you will be getting a what, sir? You will be getting the error here. Okay. Now let me tell you. Okay. So what are the valid identifiers and what are the invalid identifiers here? Let me take this core Java examples. Okay. Now what I want to do, just I want to create a class. Okay. So YouTube examples, src, com.app. Let me create what's a identifiers here. So right click, new class identifier ex. Okay. So here let me define main method. Okay. So one second, main method. Now identifiers example. Sir, can I able to declare what are the identifiers from small a to z to capital A to Z? Okay, small a to z is allowed, capital A to z is allowed. Next, digits 0 to 9 is allowed. Okay. Next, special characters dollar is allowed. Next, underscore is allowed. Let me define a variable, something like okay. So int age. Okay, so int age equal to 20. Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Okay. If I declare int hash age equal to 20, is it allowed? No, it is not allowed. Now what it is telling? Syntax error here. Invalid character. Why, sir? Okay, only what are the special characters that are allowed? Dollar and next one is what, sir? Underscore. Okay, no issues. Let me comment this. Now let me write int age equal to, okay, so int age equal to something like 21. Is it allowed? Okay, so is it allowed something like age too? Because age is already defined. Yes, it is allowed. Now let me write int, okay, so int age equal to, okay, so 31. Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed here. That means what, sir? Lower case is different, upper case is different. Okay. Now let me write string 123 name equal to Teja. Is it allowed? No, it is not allowed. Immediately we are getting what's a error. What is this? Syntax error here. Okay. Now let me write one more thing. String name equal to 123. Okay, something like Teja. Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Very good. Okay. Can I write? Okay, so string name $123 equal to Teja. Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Okay. Let me write. Okay, let me write. These are the simple basic examples. Okay, 123 underscore dollar is allowed. Yes, it is allowed. Okay, very good. Now, let me write here string. Okay, so string dollar of 123. Okay, equal to something like Teja. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? No. Yes, yes, it is allowed here because you can able to place dollar also in front of the variable. Okay, sir. Can I able to place underscore? Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Okay. So a variable name can start with dollar and underscore, but not with what, sir? But not with numbers here. Okay. So if you write number in front of the something like variable name, so string 1 to 2 equal to name. That means identifier. Okay. So numbers cannot be started as the identifier name, but special characters are allowed. Okay. Dollar is allowed. Underscore is allowed here. Okay. 0 to 9 is allowed, capital A to Z is allowed, and small a to Z is allowed. Very good. Now here, if I run this application, we will be getting output here. These are what? These are the just warnings. Okay, so you have declared the variable, but where you have used, just it is providing the warnings. Very good. Now, now let me tell you. What is the second rule? Identifier should not start with a digit. Okay. So one age is invalid. Two age is valid. Okay. Name three is valid. Okay. Underscore name is valid. Like what are the things we have discussed now? Okay. So those are the rule number two. Identifier name should not start with digit here. Very good. So in Java, we will be having what's are 53 reserved words. For these 53 reserved words, we can't able to use them as what, sir? We can't able to use them as uh, identifiers. Because why, sir? Because these 53 reserved words is having one special meaning for each and every reserved word here. Okay, if I declare something like okay, so int byte equal to 20. Okay, so int byte equal to 20. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Immediately it is throwing error. Hey, programmer, what is this? Syntax error. Byte invalid variable declaration here. Very good. If I declare something like string, okay, so string something like int equal to a. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Okay. No, no, it is not allowed because string is what, sir? String is a class here. Okay, int is what, sir? Int is a reserved word. Okay, is it allowed? No, it is not allowed here. Next. What is the next one here? Spaces are not allowed inside the identifiers here. For example, if I write something like string first space name equal to, okay, so something like XYZ. Okay, is it allowed? Is it allowed? No, it is saying it is not allowed here. Why, sir? Because space is not allowed here. Okay, observe. Okay, what we can able to say something like syntax error here. Space is not allowed. Okay, next. If you want to provide space, then you have to use what, sir? You have to use underscore symbol here. Very good. Now, what is the next one? The next one here is Java identifiers are very case sensitive. That means what, sir? Capital H is having one value, small h is having one value here. Okay, so this is different and this is different. So that is the reason uppercase is different, lowercase is different. Okay, so these two identifiers are what, sir? Very case sensitive here. Okay, very good. Now, what is the next one? The next one here is Java keywords. Okay, in Java total we are having 53 keywords here. Okay, so these 53 keywords are used as what, sir? Used keywords, unused keywords, and reserved literals here. Okay, so in the used keywords we are going to use something like if, else, for, int, boolean, unused, go to, cons. For data types, these are the different types of keywords. For flow control, modifiers, exception handling, class related, object related. Okay, so unused words. We will use these things when we are going to the subject very deeply. But just to remember one point, Java is having how many types of keywords? 53 reserved keywords here. Very good. Now, what is the Java coding standards? That means coding and naming standards here. For Java language, so we are having some coding and naming standards here. Sir, what are those, sir? For classes, for methods, for interfaces. Okay, so some rules and regulations are provided by the Java. So what are the rules and regulations here? For example, if you want to mention a class, okay, if you want to mention a class, you have to use what, sir? Camel case. Sir, what is the meaning of camel case, sir? First letter is small. Okay, so first letter is small. Example, first class. Okay, so employee details. Okay, so bank and okay, so bank account. For example, if I write like this, okay, so identifier example. Yes, it is allowed here because this is a naming convention to declare a class. This called as what, sir? Camel case here. The first letter will be what, sir? The first letter will be capital. Next, what is the coding convention for interfaces? Okay, so for the naming conventions for interfaces and classes are both are same. The first letter should be capital and the next letter should be what, sir? Small here. Okay, very good. Next, coding conventions for variables here. Okay, if you want to declare a variable, okay, the first letter should be what, sir? All lowercase letters. Okay, so age. The first letter should be all lowercase letters only. Okay, so age. Okay, name, age to name. So these things should be in the lowercase. Okay, very good. Next, if you are having one or more words, then we will be using what, sir? We will be using camel case here. Sir, one or more words means what, sir? Something like string. Okay, so string first name equal to first name equal to something like ABC. Here it is. We are using what, sir? Camel case here. First letter is small. Next letter is what, sir? Next letter is capital here. Very good. Super. Next. What are the coding conventions for methods? Sir, I want to declare a method. Okay, if you want to declare a method, no issues. First letter is small, next letter is what, sir? Capital here. Okay, so here also we will be using what, sir? Camel case only. For example, I want to define a method, something like so public void. Okay, so display. Okay, so display name is a method. Okay, so display name is a method. Okay, now observe this display name method. This display name method, first letter is what, sir? First letter is small, next letter is capital here. Very good. Okay. Next, coding conventions for constants. If I want to declare a fixed value, something like, okay, so pi value. So what is the meaning of pi? What is a pi value? 3.14. If I want to declare a constant, then we have to use what, sir? All letters in the capital case here. Okay. So if you are having multiple words, then underscore is also used. Very good. Next, coding conventions for packages. Okay, if you want to define a package, okay, so all lower letters are used here. Okay, so if package is having multiple, okay, so something like sai dot teja dot 123 dot 456. If it is having multiple words, then we have to use what, sir? Dot here. For example, com dot app. Okay, so com is a package. Dot app is a package. Okay. Next, com.app.test is a package. Com.app.entity is a package. Okay, so like that we will be defining what's a packages here. Okay, so these are the coding standards and coding conventions here. Very good. Next, Java comments. Sir, what is the meaning of this Java comments? Sir, when we are developing a project, okay, so when we are developing a project, so this project will be having some codes. This code, okay, so this code is reusable and this code should be understandable by the other developers also. For example, if you're working in a one company, so you won't stay in that company lifelong, right? Okay, so you'll stay for 2 years or 3 years. After that you will be switching into another company. After switching to another company, so another developers has to understand what is the code that has written by you. So for that time we will be using what's a comments here. These comments are divided into two types. One is what's a single line comment and second one is what's a multi-line comment here. Okay, so single line comments and multi-line comments here. Sir, what is the meaning of single line comments? Okay, so I want to declare only single line comments, something like so this is a okay, so this is a student API method, something like student API method. So this is called as what's a single line comment. Sir, if I want to declare multiple lines, sir, okay, so something like this. Okay, so slash star. Okay, so this is a single okay line. Okay, so something like multi-line. Okay, so multi-line comment. That's it. So like this, we will be declaring what's a single line comments and multi-line comments here. And one more thing, we will be having this documentation comments also. Sir, what is the meaning of this documentation comments? For example, if you are defining a class, okay, so this class is written by whom? Okay, so what is the author name? Something like Teja. Okay, so we will be using some more things here, like uh, since when, sir? Since which version? Okay, since 1.0 version here. Something. Okay, so we will be writing what's this documentation comments also. So Java comments are divided into three parts: single line comments, multi-line comments, and documented comments here. Documentation comments. Mostly we'll be using these two comments only, single and multi-line comments. Okay, so if you are a fresher, if you are new to the projects, better use this documentation comments also, because mostly many developers won't use this documentation comments here. So try to develop, that means try to write these documentation comments from your early stage only. Okay. The next one here is what, sir? String data type. Sir, what is the meaning of the string data type? Very simple. String is a predefined class in Java. From which package? Java.lang package. String can be used as a data type, but string is not a data type. String is a class here. String is used to store a set of characters here. For example, I'm having something like my name is ABCDEEF. Okay, so I want to store these characters. Then we have to use what, sir? String here. Okay, so string name equal to ABCDEF here. Okay, so if you observe very clearly, okay, so if I place cursor on it, string is a what, sir? String is a class. String is a class. Okay, very good. Now, if I want to define a string, then what is required, sir? Double quotes is required. Okay, so double quotes is required. That's it. So this is what, sir, working with identifiers and how to use comments. What are different types of comments? Like what is string? Like some basic information we have learned. So in the next video, we are going to understand how to read the data from the keyboard here. Okay. So thank you guys. Have a great day. If you are new to my channel, do subscribe for the channel for more videos on core Java, advanced Java, Python, AWS, DevOps, complete everything video series. Every videos will be coming in the group. All videos are uh, will be free only.